Hey guys, it's Carl here, and I just want to kind of set up this video series for you. This won't be a typical series from me. Generally, I like my videos to be kind of fast action, lots of fish catching, and this trip just didn't go that way. Tyler and I had a 3-day steelhead trip planned, and the first few days were just plagued with truck issues, lots of truck issues, some camera issues, one went in the water, tackle issues. Just, if it could go wrong, it did go wrong. And as much as that's kind of puts a damper on things, we still tried to make the best out of the trip. We still had some great camp life. We had a beautiful campsite. We did some fire cooking, and we did catch a few fish. It's not like we didn't catch anything, but it's not going to be as fast action as my typical videos. The last day, once we got most of the issues sorted out, we did get some redemption and we did get some fish. So yeah, I hope you'll stick around and watch the whole series. And I almost didn't produce it. I thought, you know what, there wasn't enough. I didn't think at first there was enough to make a video out of it. But you know what, there's a lot of fun adventure there, and it shows the real deal. This is how the trip worked out. I mean, we don't always catch them like crazy, and we don't always catch them the way we want to. So I thought there was still some value in the video series. So I hope you still enjoy it, and I hope you'll stick around till the last day and see how it all ends up. But thanks for watching. So just meeting up with Tyler, and we're off on our epic steelhead adventure this spring. And as much as we thought we were going to be late this year, our timing's pretty good, I think. The spring is so late. There's still lots of snow in the bush out there. The snow is melting, so the rivers are high and the steelhead are coming in. So pretty excited to get up there and catch some nice fresh wild steelhead. The only drawback is the lakes are still frozen. So a lot of the brook trout fishing we normally do, I guess it's not going to happen this year. But yeah, maybe we'll get some brookies in the rivers, and hopefully we'll hit the steelhead real well. It's gonna be cold though. Right now I'm in like short sleeves, t-shirt weather. It's 21 degrees Celsius. By 24 hours from now, probably by nightfall where we're gonna be, it says it's gonna be -6 Celsius. So it's gonna get cold, but I think the fish will be biting. We are gonna camp out on some rivers and hop around to some different flows just to see where the fish are. And once we track them down, we'll get to some serious steelheading in and some good camping. And yeah, just looking forward to a really good time. So stick with me and see how we do. Ready to go?
I am ready.
Let's do this. This kind of seems like last year we did this. So.
Oh, there's some big old trees.
It's warming up.
It is.
Well, stop number 1 of Tyler and I's spring steelhead adventure, and it's been an adventure so far, let me tell you. We drove all night, only to have a little breakdown this morning. At about 6 in the morning, my truck broke down. So we got towed in and got my alternator replaced, so got that all looked after. Then we still had 3 more hours of driving. Big hike into the river here, so we finally made it to the river, and yeah, it's super high, but it's clear, so hopefully it's fishable. But yeah, what a crazy morning this was. But I'm super excited to finally make it to the river. This is a river, like an area of a river we found last year. We only caught 1 fish here last year, but it just looked so good and it looked like it had potential for more. So hopefully we're not wrong about that. Hopefully we're not wasting our time. But yeah, we're gonna check out a few holes down here, see if we can't catch a few fish. If not, we're gonna move on to the next river. But if it's good, we may actually camp out here tonight and then move on tomorrow. So pretty excited to finally be hitting the river. Beautiful day. It's supposed to go up to around 10 degrees Celsius, or it's sunny, it's beautiful. So yeah, looking forward to getting some casts in here and hopefully put some fresh chrome on the bank. is. Oh, it's a brook trout. Oh, that fish just followed me in, followed the spoon in. So I just sat there and jigged it in front of him. And yeah, he hit it, but I lost him. But he just hit a little fish in a little Cleo like that. And yeah, I missed my first fish of the trip. Not a great way to start, but at least it shows there's some fish around. Got a brookie. Got one. Brookie. A beautiful fish. First landed fish of the trip. He's got all 3 trebles in him. Beautiful little fish. Look at that. The little spots all over them. One of my favorite trout for sure. They're gorgeous little fish. Go put them back. There he goes. Well, that's a pretty awesome way to start the trip with a brook trout. Not really what we're targeting, but they're a nice bycatch for sure. And such a pretty little fish. I really, really love brook trout. So yeah, I'm on the board anyways. And yeah, excited to get a fish on the first fish of the trip anyway. So yeah, got to get after some more. Still looking for some steelhead though. Trudging through the snow. It was 25 degrees Celsius, or Canadian like Ian says. And yeah, here there's still lots of snow in the bush. But yeah, just excited to be back up here. Ugh. Every once in a while you'll be walking along and then you just break through. Oh look! You can hold up a moose apparently. I think it's May. Here's your 2 feet of snow in the bush, right? I think we can get down here. Oh, sand! A little bit of ice left on the lake. Well, while we were en route to our next destination, we made some stops along the way, checking out the big ice piles on the shoreline and checking out the big waves. It was so windy that day. The waves were huge and busting over the ice. So we made a few stops, check things out. But at the same time, my truck had developed another issue where the one front hub was trying to engage into four-wheel drive. And generally it's just a vacuum issue. You put it in four-wheel drive and take it out and it fixes it, but it would not do it. Wouldn't disengage. So we kind of had to stop at the first river we came to, and yeah, we just decided to camp there for the night. We found a great spot to camp. So we spent the night there, made a good supper, and then decided to deal with the truck the next day. This is home for tonight. That's where I'm going to be. so windy and noisy. There's the sunset. Time to get some supper. Just working on the rice right now, and then I have sausages to go with it. Should be a good meal with this view. Tonight I'm cooking with a Bush Buddies twig stove that I stole from my brother Doug. Well, unfortunately today was a bit of a struggle. Day one we had vehicle issues, and then we got into the river really late and it was super high, so it was really tough to fish. And yeah, we got one brook trout, that was it, and a lot of the water we wanted to fish was just so high we just couldn't fish it effectively. So scouted around a few more creeks and we saw some fish here and there, but nothing we really wanted to. They're spawners, I just don't want to fish for spawners. So anyways, so we got to do some exploring, which was kind of fun. We have an awesome camp. We did really set up an awesome camp. It's a little noisy because it is windy and wavy, but it's still beautiful. Sunset was great tonight, dinner was great tonight. So yeah, overall it turned out to be a pretty good day. Tomorrow I do have to bring my vehicle back to get it checked out, so I'm going to leave Tyler to do some fishing while I take the vehicle in, and then when I get back we'll do some serious fishing and hopefully we'll get into some steelhead tomorrow. So stick with me, hope you enjoyed today even though there wasn't a lot of fish, and hopefully tomorrow we'll catch lots of fish. So come back and see how we do then.